if Apple drops or the market S&P 500 drops or really any stock at the moment besides like Cameco, uh, I think that it might keep dropping. It is November 13th. It's a Wednesday, really, really early in the morning. I'm recording this Tuesday night, Wednesday early morning. This is, of course, the video log that takes 30,000 to a million. I'm sitting off my all-time high by about $1,300 at almost exactly $74,000, just $11 off. It was 74,000 before I clicked it. So I'm sitting a little bit off all-time high. I made some bad moves recently, but I'm not letting that deter me, and I'm going to be continuing to do what I do best, which is selling options in order to generate some income. And I'll show you what my latest moves have been in that front. And I'll also talk about why I'm going so heavily into Cameco right now. That's going to be basically the topic of discussion today. So I've got a ton of options right now over here that are listed. Look how many options I have. It's like 20 or something, more than 20. Now, EXK has mysteriously risen. I haven't updated on this scaling thing going on here in quite some time, but I was so disappointed by EXK's conference call that I just didn't do anything with the position. I didn't try to clear it. I didn't try to add into it. I just left it as is, and it looks like it's kind of bouncing up a little bit. I noticed that the silver price has gone up a little bit overnight. During the night anyways. We'll see what it opens up in the morning. But maybe, just maybe, the precious metals traders are buying up the miners in anticipation of that silver price rebound. It'd be interesting if it does happen. Ever since we dropped from that $1950 level on silver, I thought that it was going to take at least 6 months for us to reach another high, and it has taken already quite a few months. Probably looking at a few more. I doubt we'll have another high until January or even later. And but I don't know how low this price is going to be dropping. It's really hard for me to read the silver market at the moment, really, and obviously extremely hard to read the company that I thought I knew the most about, which is Endeavor Silver. And I mean, their costs have been exploding. I knew they're gonna increase a little bit, given the higher silver price. Obviously, they need to do a lot of house maintenance, and they probably use those proceeds in order to fund it. But I didn't think they would do that much damage. I mean, those costs are ridiculous. So, anyways, I've been a bit disappointed by XK. I'm probably gonna try to exit a position. Actually, I could exit at a profit right here for $63, but I will have lost 150 on the options, so net negative. But I will let it run. Let's see where this little pop takes us, and hopefully I can exit at a higher price. Still have 900 shares of Endeavor Silver. EXK is the symbol. By the way, I'm just sharing what I'm doing. None of this is financial advice, and you should do your own due diligence when purchasing stocks and understand the risks when you're buying and selling stuff. You could lose all your money. It's quite possible. So, next, Apple staying about even here. It says negative 280. That's it's down 0.5% pre-market. That's probably gonna correct and go up again during the day. I don't know what's gonna happen with Apple. I'm just holding steady with my position right now. I have a call sold for next year, January 17th, which is my insurance. So the price goes up, goes down. Like, it really doesn't matter to me at the moment. I'm not winning or losing too much anymore. I was losing up until recently quite a bit from the sharp appreciation of the price, but right now it's whatever. Precious metals, like I said, the stocks, especially the silver miners, have been popping up a little bit mysteriously, And then finally, uranium. Now, Energy Fuel is pretty flat. URG pretty flat. Cameco is down $81. And what you'll notice here is that for Cameco, I have increased my position when it comes to the stock options. You'll see my cash collateral right now is sitting at $4,500, and I have 700 shares of collateral as well, out of a total of 900 shares that I own right here. And I stand to gain $148 worth of value here. So far, my total return on these options that are still running is $178, or 54%. So that's nice. Of course, this has been, as you know, been delivering me money for a long time now, this play. And I've been wasting the money doing stupid plays, but that's a whole nother topic that I don't even want to get into. I'm still bitter about it. So I lost a bunch of money, so for gambling, things I shouldn't be doing, but I thought I saw an opportunity, wanted to take it, and it didn't work out. That's alright. It has worked out before. This time it didn't. Live and learn. So 700 shares of collateral, $4,500 now. It used to be only 1,500 or so. I put my Russian market put expired, worthless, which means I collected the premium from that, and I got my $2,200 back. So combined with another expiring put option from Cameco, I reinvested about $3,000 into more puts for Cameco. Now, this is all doing great. And why am I going so heavily into Cameco right now? By the way, I also sold put for C-SPAN. Let's see if I can find it here. There's a put for C-SPAN. I sold 2. So now I'm actually winning quite a bit on this trade already. I'm up $16, $30 on total return, $16 today, or 60% gain on this option play. Collateral used, $2,000. So with a chance of getting like $46 for 2 months, it's $23 per 1,000. That's 2.3% per month. I know. I'm so impressed by my math right now. On the fly, you know what I mean? Just doing it right here. And yeah, I still have another $20 of value to gain. The contract expires on December 20th, and I'm pretty confident that, well, actually, I don't know, but I'm hoping C-SPAN stays around $10 or above. But if it does drop below $10, I don't mind collecting $200 of C-SPAN anyway. C-SPAN has been very profitable for me so far. I want to show you the history real quick. Where's the history? There we go. So, you know, I sold here at a profit. All these little numbers are just expired contracts that premium that I've gained. And not only that, but I owned C-SPAN for quite a bit, so I got to collect $25 dividends here, you know, 22 premium from selling options here, $50 premium here. There's a put assignment. That's how I got to collect these. And then before that, you know, more premium, more call assignments to sell. So that's premium plus, you know, the profit from the stock gain. And then I just sold some here, 90 shares. And then more dividends, more dividends, more dividends, more expirations. So everything's, you know, I've profited a lot from this company already. Probably doubled my money from C-SPAN, even though if you look at C-SPAN right now, let's say I traded for a year, it doubled my money, but in a year, it's only gone up 16.91%. But just by collecting dividends and selling options against it and playing it, I've actually doubled the money. So I think it's a pretty profitable play there. Close to doubled. I haven't done the exact math, but if I were to do it, it's probably somewhere on there. Okay, so why am I doing Cameco, right? Why do I choose to pour money into Cameco than anything else right now? I mean, it's because of one simple factor, right? So I feel that if Cameco does drop, I wouldn't mind accumulating more shares. Okay, but and I just think there's a lot less downside risk for Cameco at the moment compared to pretty much every single other stock, including Apple. I mean, Apple's had just such a staggering rise. I mean, it's just incredible how fast up it went. And I missed out on some of those gains, and I'm kind of bitter about that a little bit. Could have played it better. But Apple again is responsible for a lot of my gains thus far this year. I did trigger a tax event for it, so I'm going to be paying tax on those gains. So there are some really realized profits into the account right now. I'm not going to pull money out of the account to pay the taxes though. I'm going to be using my own money to pay that. So I know it's a little bit unfair, but I got to grow this account somehow. So anyway, a little bit off topic. The on topic part is that if Apple drops or the market S&P 500 drops or really any stock at the moment besides like Cameco, I think that it might keep dropping, right? I think it might keep coming down because of election year, because of worries, maybe there's some central bank issues, monetary policies, whatever. I don't know what the risks are, but the market is just, it's definitely valued highly and maybe justifiably so. Maybe it won't drop, maybe it won't have a correction of 10% or so, maybe it'll not just be 10%, maybe more percent. Maybe it'll keep going up, but I just don't feel good about piling into the stock market right now. I'd rather have money into some emerging market bonds, or I think that my money is really safe in selling options against Cameco at the moment. I just don't foresee a big drop in the company. I think it's scraping around, the bottom of its valuation. Um, it's making money from, their contracts, and it's just they have such a, they've engineered an income stream for themselves, and it's kind of like I don't want to say foolproof, but it's just kind of on autopilot, and I really want to participate in that, and I think it's more guaranteed than just having your money in the stock market at the moment. These valuations with election year coming in and all this stuff. So that's the big reason why I'm choosing to play so heavily into Cameco right now. I mean, if you add it all together, right, I've close to like $15,000, $14,000 or so worth of plays for Cameco, right? It's probably the most heavily used vehicle right now for me when it comes to income. So I'm gonna keep selling the puts against Cameco. I'm gonna keep selling the calls and keep profiting from a sideways market until it stops working, right? And then I'll pause, just like with what company did I stop with? I forget. It's probably XK, one of the silver miners. I stopped selling calls and buying calls because it was getting pretty steep, the movement of the stock. So I was just gonna make it, at this point it has to be a big trade or you just let it run, either way. But anyways, I'm probably not making much sense right now. It's really late, tired. It's almost 2 a.m. Gotta get some sleep. So anyways, I hadn't made a video in a while, so I had to make one today. I didn't make one yesterday. Wanted to keep everyone updated, whoever follows this, and hopefully you guys are all making more money than me and making smarter calls and puts on the markets and are enjoying your riches. All right, I think that's it for now. Peace out.